Jane. Thinking about the chicks I wanted sex in the game. Christina Milian said Nick do dirt in the name. Said he skis and he fleet, I would've did the same. Jill Scott fat, but if she pay like she weigh, hey, she can get the stick all day. I need a chick like Patty to roll me a L and make me a meal. Man, I'm just keep.
Hello. Welcome to WillPower UnSurfaced. It's your host, Khadijah Sims, along with my co-host,
Yep, and we had to kick Mike and him out because I was in here sipping over a drink with him on a podcast.
EA was sipping over a drink. I missed that. I should have been sipping over a drink, but I was stuck in traffic, okay?
Yeah, because I'm not a beer drinker.
Like,
I'm not a drinker, but I will drink with you on occasion if we're out and we're just enjoying festivities. This is called a
what's that?
Centennial IPA.
Okay, never heard of it.
Founders Centennial.
They got the
76ers
logo on there.
Featuring Centennial Hop. Okay, so Dame was going to have to explain what Mike just gave. No, Dame gave it to me because he the one who had a 12-pack of this joint.
Is that a beer or is that like salsa water or something
like that? No,
it's
it's like a mild Guinness. A Guinness stout. It's a stout. It's definitely a stout. And I don't like beer. It tastes nasty. Let me just be honest.
You gotta drink the right one.
I would drink this, but like wine. I'm sorry, I have a sweet tooth. Give me a sweet wine. I don't want
I like
a dry wine.
I like sweet wine too.
I don't want to. See, now this right here got me on the leer because I was a little upset about all the coochie jokes and all that stuff. Oh. There was so many coochie jokes. I couldn't even catch up.
Oh my God, my niece posted
they was
this
funny
video of this. Never mind, it's disgusting.
I mean, it is what it is. It's disgusting.
It was a guy that was a VV and a PP. Oh, it was like a costume, and he kind of like put it in. Yeah, they was going to the extremes this weekend. Okay,
I know what niece that was too. Yeah.
Yo,
cell phone. Hey, boo.
Hey, babe. You hear EA talk about you? Listen, I'm a little bit flabbergasted at the fact that
you should be.
I'm flabbergasted at the fact that in this day and age, okay, because first of all, Roe versus Wade hasn't even like been in law that long. It only came into law like what was that, the 60s or the early 70s? So it hasn't even been a law. It hasn't been, hey Dawn, we miss you, boo. You gotta come see us. So it actually hasn't been like a law that long. So for it to be overturned by the Supreme Court, because I'm just like at the point where I don't feel like nobody should be able to tell you what you can do with your body, let alone some old men. Okay, because
well, they wasn't all.
They were all old. Everybody on the Supreme Court pretty much is old, except for the new sister that got on there. And you know what? I kind of feel bad for her too, because there's like this whole thing in the Supreme Court where it's mostly conservative. So anything that's like liberal is probably going to get shot down all the time until the rest of the people die off. Because in the Supreme Court, you got to die. You have that appointment your entire life until you check out.
Right.
So they're checking out like one by one, but the sister actually haven't got in office yet because I don't think the Supreme Court justice that she's taking over for is out of office until August. So before he left, he put the whammy on the cuckoo. He had to get his cuckoo lock in before he left because I'm sure that he was one of the majority parties. They're trying to get rid of the Miranda rights. Oh, they go all the way back to slavery, ain't they? Because y'all forgot. Because see what I tell y'all.
Who put that out there?
That was Dawn. She's up on the chat up there. Dawn. She said she missed us. She coming to see us soon. Yeah, so they trying to get. Thanks, Dawn, for that because I didn't. You were about to lose your job.
You were about to lose your job. You were about to lose your job. I stole your job.
Well, you can come back with us, DB, and be in the middle.
Yeah, and we have fun.
And yes.
So I won't be the only one. Oh, yeah, because Dawn, she a little light work crazy.
Yeah,
like me.
She a little, She got that.
Turn my headphones down just a little bit, D.
Is it down? Or that was mine?
No,
look at me turn down my. Is that yours?
Yeah, that's cool. Right there.
Right there.
Yeah.
She said, "Hey, yeah." She laughed.
Dawn, I know she cracking up. But let me just say this, right? I'm gonna say something that everybody afraid to tell the truth on. I'm gonna be all the way honest.
What's that?
Versus, this Roe versus Wade. And I can't speak for everybody, but I think that if you ask the question the way I would ask the question, I think everybody would agree, to be very honest. You know what I'm saying?
And what is that?
So my question is, to be very honest, just talking about Roe versus Wade. Everybody was upset. I think every woman in the country was upset about it. But I wanted to ask a couple women that are more spiritual, that more, like that have a more of a religious belief system, no matter what religion it is. I would like to actually talk to her, being as though this subject, and this is not a predominant female, feminine subject. This subject affected men as well that cannot have conceived babies. You know what I'm saying?
It also affected the ones that want to get that money up real quick. And
well, no, I really want to just really, because I understand when I hear some of the pastor side and they break it down. Ja, what's up, y'all? When I heard some of the way they explained it, pro-life, saving babies, saving the child, saving the human being, we get that. But then everybody's argument.
There's a lot of.
Because this is important. Because I don't want to, somebody gonna misconstrue me. This is important. I believe in both sides. More of the women's side. Yes, the women is supposed to be able to say we're going with their body. That's priority. That's number one. But what does have validity is taking a child, killing a baby. Yes, it does. It's something that I feel like no one will ever be always open and honest about that topic of discussion. I think that it's a sensitive, very, very sensitive subject. But as a firm believer in all the religions, I believe in right and wrong. I believe cause to effect. Yes, I believe that the women that get raped or happen by mistake, or like the person that actually wanted, that the person that raped the young lady wanted custody of the baby.
Bastard.
Like I believe but I do believe right and wrong, cause to effect. I do believe, yes, the baby is supposed to be saved. Young lady, if you're having sex without protection, young man, then yes, it's a pretty damn chance that she can conceive a child. You can become impregnated. Yes, it feels good. Nobody's taking it out.
Well, I mean,
sorry.
Well, maybe a good effect of this may be that people take precautions and pay attention before they run out.
But yes, a woman is supposed to. Yes, you got all rights on your body.
But
let
me just say this.
Before
Roe versus Wade, people were going in back alleys doing homemade abortions.
That's crazy.
And people were dying. Women were using hangers.
That's crazy.
To get rid of babies.
That's crazy.
And that was one of the main reasons why they fought in the Supreme Court to have Roe versus Wade enacted, because women were dying from trying to give themselves abortions. So it's not like it's going to stop people from having abortions. Now, what I do know is it's not illegal in all states. Pennsylvania,
that's true.
It's still not,
I believe that a lot of the North,
let's just say this. Most of the conservative states, it's outlawed. Most of the blue states, it's not. So, people are going to be flocking to those other states. That's what's going to happen.
No, that's real.
People going to leave because Texas is outlawed. Alabama is outlawed. So people from those areas are going to find other areas to go. And
pertaining to the gun law, being though that was the next topic that we was going to talk about, one of the topics, don't misconstrue what they were saying, because I've seen a lot of big artists promote it, saying, yo, you open state. No, it's not an open state. Do not get that misconstrued. Or if you do get it misconstrued, stay in what you do and say. Don't complain when you get caught with that firearm.
It depends on where
in
you're
New
at.
Jersey or New York.
Well, no. New York just changed it.
But what I'm saying is, you still have to have. It's still some stipulations.
Of course, you
Listen
can't
what
be a
I'm saying.
felon. You can't be a felon no matter where you at. So don't try that.
Please let me talk to these people, because I used to be one of them boys that carried all the time, played with them, not on duties, you know. And it's I don't, because people think that's cool. I see it. I see the most powerful influencers in the world promote guns, and it's dangerous because it's like a fad. It's like the game, how Xbox came out. Right. You have women that play Xbox now,
right?
Like, honestly,
because they have other games.
Look at the games on the phone, like
other
spades
and stuff, though.
But I'm just saying,
yes.
But I see that it become like, honest to God, truth. Young boys, do me no disrespect. You know I hold y'all down, right? Young boys.
Right, Dawn.
Please, it is summertime. Take them goddamn masks off.
And them hoodies, and put some damn
blue
on.
shiesty looking Jones. What y'all got? Air conditioners under them Jones?
Hot, was stinking,
It's
and everything.
90
Smell terrible.
And then y'all get mad when the old head pull out on y'all, not on duty. When people, no, because you walking around looking like you shiesty, not poo.
Like you about to do something. This 90 degrees you got on the man.
Please, people are playing defense. Everybody's playing defense. Trying to stay away from them. Everybody say that. I'm staying out the way. Whatever they say, whatever their phraseology is. So don't misconstrue their gun law. So people are strapping up. And I say, I think that people should have guns. The people that own businesses, protect yourself by all means necessary. But it's too much senseless killing. And I would say that 21 and over, you shouldn't be allowed to get a gun unless you're 21 and over.
Right. Well, I know in most states, I think in Pennsylvania you have to be 21 in this state.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. They just need to change
this is the
it.
thing for me. I feel like everybody has the right to protect themselves or whatever, and there is a Second Amendment law. But I feel like we need to go back to the Second Amendment because it was written in 1776. Like it was written in like this. We didn't have the thing. This is the thing for me. Understanding the gun laws in the Constitution when they were written, when these gun laws were written, there was no standing military in America. That was the main reason why they allowed the residents to carry weapons, because they had to protect themselves, because it wasn't a state. It wasn't the United States of America as it is right now. It was just the colonies.
Right.
So they didn't have an army. They didn't have outside forces to protect them from people that may come in and try to take what they had. So that was in
No, you're right.
So now this is not then. They don't want to go back. You understand what I'm saying?
It's kind of hard to ask somebody that established a history of something to go back and change it.
This is the thing for me.
I mean, because listen, we as whatever folks you want to call us, color folks, whatever you want to say. Like, we got some goddamn nerve, and we don't want to change because the shit happened in our community.
Well, this is the thing for me.
We're frauds.
No, we want to. This is the thing.
Try. Good.
I would rather that gun laws say, okay, assault weapons especially.
Yeah, we don't need them punks.
Because what is the point of some? We don't need people to have 50
handguns,
exactly, like ARs and AKs. I don't mean no harm. I know a lot of guys out there like guns and all that, but let's keep it a bean. Where are you? You're not going to war. Go to war if you want to shoot an AK. Go join the military. There is places for you that if you want to indulge in that time.
Go help Ukraine. Go help Ukraine.
Right.
If y'all want to bust some Jones off, not on duty, if y'all want to go ahead and run down, you can do all the running down you want. Go over there with Ukraine. And, because it's not cool, first of all. I don't like how some of our women are being subjected to this. But then some of the young girls be thinking it's cool. I know I'll be around. I'm outside. Winter, snow, sleet, hell. What I mean by that, I'm not outside, hanging outside on the block.
But
I'm outside. I'm conscious. I'm around.
Right.
I'm around like a circle.
Well, a lot of these young ladies, I don't know, the times have changed, and a lot of these young women, sorry sisters, I know y'all probably gonna talk smack, but a lot of y'all be trying to come off like y'all men, and we ain't. And we not. Like, we're not. So when it comes to
no, you're right.
We're not men, and there is a difference, and I don't care what you want to do to yourself or what you want to call yourself. At the end of the day, we are different, and we need to carry ourselves as such. Because when I know when a man think you want to act like a man, they gonna treat you like a man. And then when you get knocked out or when you get hurt, you can't be like, oh, but I was a woman, because you was not acting like a woman.
Let me just say this.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these sisters out here.
We like women that's a little tough. I'm only speaking because it's my birthday is Friday and I'm in cancer season now, so all my feelings is out. I'm just like going to New Orleans and having the green beads on, but as far as feelings is concerned, because all my feelings is out. You dig? So I'm just keeping it all the way 100. So it's cancer season, and we're celebrating right here in the campgrounds, Glockaware. You know, so you could come on through and get some food and have some fun. I will be announcing some of my special guests that will be here. Especially like Batcave Ruggie, the owner of Batcave. We're getting back to gun violence, but I thought it was a good time to punch that in because we talked about so much stuff that we hate and we try. Just try to change up a little bit. So we're gonna have fun. So July 1st, DJ be out of town.
Damn, I missed the party.
That's all right. You know, you ain't listen. Let me say this about partying.
I'll be back.
Stop with this partying shit. We need to all calm down sometime. Don't party all the time.
No.
Because it's dangerous.
Girl wants to party all the
time. Now, wait a minute. I know this ain't on our topic of discussion. We're going to get into the Operation Trigger Lock.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, yes. The Operation Trigger Lock. For those that don't know, we're going to give y'all a chance to look that up.
I know you on here, so I know
now,
it's
the partnership between the state troopers and the
Philadelphia Police Department
now,
are in a partnership. Hold up. They are in the cars together, everyone. They are in the cars together, so you may not know that it's a state trooper in the car. But
so what do you think is going to change? Would you think that, how do you think that helps? Would you think that'll help? I'm just asking your opinion as a woman.
I don't really think so because
Why?
Well, first of all, you have to be paying attention to know that it's even happening. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean by that?
If you're really not watching the news or really like not paying attention to what's going on around you, you probably won't even know.
No, but I'm specifically saying, do you think by the state trooper and the Philadelphia police linking together, will it reduce some of the crime?
No.
Some of the shootings?
I don't think so. Because they're going to get there after they already happened. It's just I mean,
but let me say this.
Don't get me wrong.
I think this is I'm going to just keep it all the way real. I think that the sight and sound is important, even though if young boys, like if it gets so much to the point where E and D is beefing and we already had prior engagements. We went out to dinner, we went out to lunch, we went to Ruby Tuesdays, we went to So right now it's past talking, it's on site.
Right.
If y'all ain't know what I meant by Ruby Tuesdays. Wait a minute, because it's important. So yes, they will shoot in front of the cops. Yes, they will shoot it out in front of the cops. Yes, they will. Yes, I done been.
I seen it happen. I seen a bullet go right past my head, and the cop was right.
So let me just say this:
they was coming, but you know it happened.
Do I think that
only time will tell?
It will help out if they have a heavy presence.
Only time will tell.
Because let me just say this: as a young man, I was experiencing the Rizzo era, and we don't want that.
Right.
Now go ahead.
Now this is my thing. I feel
if y'all overstand, I know what I'm talking about. Y'all don't want the Rizzo era.
No, we don't want that. But I feel like.
But it wasn't a whole bunch of this shooting shit.
I feel like it's a good idea if they actually saw state troopers cars in the street.
But do you know the difference between what in municipality as far as what the state troopers can do and far as what the Philadelphia? See, I ain't on that pro-black stuff, so I'm not on that. Because I'm looking at the gun violence and all that. That's what I'm studying. I ain't on that.
But this is the thing.
Oh, we need a change.
Well, this is the thing for me. Okay, this is how I see it. Because I lived in a rural area for a long time. And so I know like a lot of people up there, these people in these areas, they had like 300 and 400 guns.
Right.
Like why? Because my thing is, why do you need to have, what are you waiting for that you have 400 guns in your house?
It's not a matter of having the gun.
Yes, it is.
To me, it's not. To me, it's not a matter of it. Because I have a gun.
No, I feel like 300 guns, you're waiting for something to happen.
Well, let me. That's why. Yeah, 300. That's a little over excessive.
300. Who are you going to shoot?
300 is a little over excessive.
Yeah,
but
that's the whole thing. They shouldn't be. There should be a limit. Okay, you got 5 guns. That's it. That's how I feel.
No,
because it's crazy.
You need 5.
This is the thing. a principal in Williamsport when I lived up there, he invited these kids over to his house. And he had like all of these guns in there, okay? And he takes these kids over there. They go visit his house, whatever. They see the guns. Now, I don't know why he would think to show these kids. They go back to the house. They set his cabin on fire.
Is he a Republican or a Democrat?
He's a Republican. They set his his house on fire, okay?
And I don't get caught up in
They
the two.
stole all the guns.
I go with what's right. Go ahead.
They stole all of the guns out of there, set his house on fire.
But I'm a registered Democrat.
And they were high school students. Now they're in jail still. This was in 2003.
See,
4. Now they're still in jail. So my thing for him was like, why would you take these young boys you're a principal?
You know why?
No, but you're a principal.
You asking me, or we just having a dialogue?
No, we're having a dialogue because I know why he took them there.
Well,
I feel like it was a setup. It was a setup.
Sight and sound is it? What I say?
He's a principal of an alternative school already.
Sight and sound.
No, but
if you see presence,
he might be a gun collector.
If you see presence, you're conscious of presence. Period. No, that's just real.
No,
Take it from.
No, my cousin said because he might be a gun collector. Like, what do you need him for? Like,
that too, but yeah, he might see because one of my clients is most. Well, let me.
But you got them collecting them so you can shoot them and use them. Cause I ain't even gonna hold it no more. These people up there waiting for a race war up there. And that's just the bottom line. And I'm not going to cut I'm not going to sugar. Listen, I heard them talking, so I'm not sugarcoating it. So they got 400 and 500.
We've been on that type time.
In their house.
We've been on that type time.
I know, but this is what I'm saying.
That's why we.
So the gun laws it should really be for more so for people like that. But it always comes back to make it look like we the worst ones with the weapons when actually.
We are.
No.
No, I ain't going to say we the worst. All right. Well, statistically,
but of course it wants to make it look like us.
Statistically, we are.
People get killed in their own areas by their own people overall more than anything.
No.
Yes,
you know the phrase. What's that phrase that Glockaware say all the time? It's not guns that kill us. It's people that kill us. It's not guns that kill us. It's people that kill us.
Right. Oh, like Shannon said, they can make an amendment to the gun law. Yes.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Yes,
make an amendment. I said 21 and up.
But that's already a law.
I said. Go back to back in the day growing up, we used to stab people. Not saying that was cool. The baddest person had a knife. Ain't nobody had no gun.
But this is the thing, because a knife, you're only going to get one person at a time.
And the gun shouldn't be no bigger than your palm of your hand. Take it back to that day.
Yes,
have you had a knife on you back in the day?
I know it's true.
Have you had a knife on you back in the day? They used to pull it out, and if it was no bigger than your hand, if it was bigger than your palm of your hand, you was going to jail.
As long as it's less than 3 inches, you straight.
Look, see, I'm from the old school.
Pull it out, 3 inches.
I got a gun, but I got a razor. See, this is a razor. Yeah,
I was cutting boxes.
Now, why do I have this?
Because you got to cut a box with it.
No, because I go shopping. I buy drips, and I be letting cut tags. I cut tags with the razor. Some of y'all thought I wanted to buck 50 somebody.
Let me find out you bougie,
y'all
but you got to cut it when you could just pop it on.
Nah, but if you get a shipping in the mail, AOL, Amazon, cut the tape.
I don't do
Why not? Listen. See, or if you got to back him off you.
Oh, my cousin said because you an uptown dude.
That is not why.
Hey, Tasha.
That's not why. It's just a razor. It's just good to have a razor. I cut tags. I cut boxes. It be different stuff you need it for. Like, oh yeah, give me that. See, really, honestly, I don't want to be.
They from uptown, so he carried one of his pockets just like that.
No, see, ask the goons if they got a knife. Everybody got a knife. See, y'all slipping. Cause you ain't got to have a gun.
Y'all know y'all.
You ain't got to have a gun.
Don't be a menace to South Central.
See, when y'all put guns in the way, y'all made it bad for the community. It isn't such thing as protect yourself.
Right.
This razor, I will do more damage than you than any AR-15 with this razor. Understand that.
Yes.
Understand that. That AR-15.
See, this is, but the razor is not.
I can prevent you from shooting me. If you're right here in the room and you got an AR-15, I can prevent that. You know how much pressure it takes to shoot one of those type guns? Honestly, with this razor, you can't do nothing with me in this room.
But this is the thing, EA. Just think about, listen to the average young.
Uptown.
The average person that's doing wreaking havoc out in these streets is young. And they really not built.
I just said that to make a point. Listen, you don't need a gun.
But you know they really not built, so they need a gun because they got to do some shit from a distance because they don't want nobody to see who they is. They not built to get up on somebody and cut them.
Right.
They might get grabbed and shit. These young boys don't.
No, that's real.
A lot of them don't know how to fight, and the first thing they think of doing is picking up the gun because it's the quickest and the easiest thing for them to get.
We know why.
It's easy for them to get a knife. I mean, because it's easy for them to get a gun. Because to me, I don't understand how they get so many guns in the hood when it ain't no gun shops that you can walk in and get.
Listen,
it's like somebody got a trunk.
It's just
pop
no.
The trunk
It's like
and
the
leave.
new Xbox.
They just leave the.
It's like the Jordan sneakers. Everybody got a gun. Who don't have a gun? Stop it.
I don't.
Stop it, black people.
I don't have
Whatever
one.
y'all call yourself.
I have a
Stop.
license. I have a license to carry, and I still don't have one.
Oh my God! You got one. He got one. Somebody got one.
I might shoot somebody.
Stop. Every 5 people, every 5 minority people, somebody within that 5 got a gun. Guaranteed.
But I don't got an
Stop
AK-15.
acting like y'all
But
shot.
ain't no AR-15.
He got a gun. Everybody got a gun.
No, everybody don't have
It's
a
like
gun.
a toaster.
You know what? Everybody don't have a toaster.
I'm keeping it real.
Can you tell them everybody don't have a toaster either?
No, and I'm just saying, but because we have to change, and it's not, and it's sad that we have to adapt. But isn't that what gaining mastery is?
We always adapting every day.
But isn't that what willpower is?
Absolutely.
Okay then.
So have the power to go out there and knuckle up and stop shooting.
You ain't got to
everybody
knuckle
with these
up.
guns.
Stop. Play defense.
Stop the violence.
Stay in the house. Stop robbing. Stop burning him. Stop taking packs or doing whatever it is that you're doing and think you ain't got to pay people. Stop.
Stop watching gangsters on TV.
Stop. Stop raping these females. Stop beating up females. Stop all that domestic violence on both sides. Stop.
Everything. Stop the violence.
It's a contribute to everything. It's not just one thing. Stop. The young boys don't want to work. They want to rob you. They want to catch you at the gas station. Young boys and old heads. If they can catch you lunch and they going to take everything.
And
I play defense. I will pull my gun out fast as shit.
And you know the crazy part at the gas station, like I don't be wanting to pump my gas, but I don't be wanting to.
It's a shame you got. Don't trust them.
Exactly.
Don't trust them.
I don't.
I'm sorry.
I'd rather go over to Jersey and let them pump my gas at a full service gas station.
Man, you got to play
have
defense.
These young boys out here pumping my gas because they look like they about. First of all, they walk up on you like they about to let me get your gas. You're not. That's not how. And I had told one of them the other day. I checked them. I said, first of all, if you want to service somebody, you don't walk up on them and be like, yo, Miss, let me get you. I said, because first of all, that's a no. And I checked him. He was like, you know what? You right, man. Yeah,
first of all, that's the back in the day, John, I grew up on. What time you got, old head?
Yeah,
as soon as you go look at your watch, sucker punch. Y'all ain't just make sneaky doing that, man.
They late.
Y'all don't stop playing with old head EA.
They late. They
that's
clueless,
why
that's
why the way yes, I'm playing defense. No, I'm not going to your party unless it's your 50th, your 60th, or your 53rd.
Yes.
Or it's your son graduation or your daughter graduation. That's the only time you're going to see me partying and bullshit.
Well, if you having a party
unless it's a festivity of ours. No, I'm just saying, family members.
Yes.
It's a shame. No, I'm not partying. I'm not looking to go no hookah to go do no hookah. What? So it could be a shootout on the outside, and somebody that I know, somebody that know somebody's daughter or son get murdered. I'm sick of that shit.
It's like you can't
it's not fun anymore.
It's like you can't go nowhere.
I mean, it never was fun
without the.
And don't get it twisted.
Like you can't even go.
Don't think I'm slipping like a transmission with him. Don't think I'm slipping. You can misconstrue this cool change guy if you want. All right.
This the thing. What's the solution? Because we always
I don't know
what the solution is.
The solution is change the mindset, the narrative.
I don't know what the solution is.
I'm talking about it. The guys that you know for a fact that condulge in that bullshit. Change the narrative. Let them know it's corny. Right, it's corny. Yes. We sick of that shit. Y'all shooting out. Our women outside. Y'all see what just happened downtown.
Yes.
We know what's up. And I can't put South Philly down because of what's happened, because it's like 500 of them just happened uptown in the last 2 months.
It's been a lot going on.
So and boy that was smart. They hit under the car. He was smart. He used to being outside. It saved his life.
He hit
Watch
under the
footage.
car.
Yeah.
I don't be watching all this stuff. That's
all the boy did was a circle. He did a circle, and then came back around and got who he couldn't get. Wow. But that boy that was under the car, he stayed under the car. He was smart. It was sad to see, but it's real. It's a reality. We're not making this stuff up. This is really the reality. And we have to gain mastery to it. And it's sad. So back to that principle. He had a narrative, but he could have been on the right side. Teach you how to,
He could have been.
Because you got to protect yourself. You got to learn how to protect yourself. You cannot be a wuss.
No, but he could have been teaching them gun laws and safety, but that's not what he was doing. Because first of all, he can't do that as a principal.
But you're assuming. Oh, yeah, as a principal of school, he was out of pocket.
He took those boys to their house and he had 300 guns in there. This was a few years ago. This probably was like 2005. And this.
Oh yeah, we can talk about it.
Yeah, it's 2005.
Because I'm about to say we about to be a rat.
No, this is 2005. They went to jail. They got sentenced and all that. They all got. They was like 14.
Minding my business on that.
They was like 15, 16 years old. They all got like 15, 20 years. For the arson and for stealing the guns. They never found the weapons.
Let me just say this. You got to stand what you do and say. If you want to be a gangster or a goon or a gambling or a female that look pretty and be with the gangster guys that you know he getting busy out here, you got to stand on that, sis. You might get a bullet in your head.
Lady.
I'm just saying. You might get robbed, kidnapped, all that.
Take it from me.
I'm just being all the way honest.
You subject yourself.
Because these young boys, they ain't got no picks. You subject
yourself. People don't have no picks. They don't care no more. Like when I was coming up, people would like tell the kids to go in the house, tell the ladies to go in the house, or something. They don't care. No, they shoot your grandmother.
You see boy up in New York that try to shoot boy. I think not in New York. I think it was Philly. They tried to shoot boy up with the dreads while he had the baby in his arms in New York. Yeah, he was trying to hit boy, but he wasn't trying to hit the baby.
No, he was
trying to hit boy.
But you can't say he was trying to hit the baby because he had the baby and bullets go ricochet, spin, twist.
Now,
they
honestly,
don't have no direction.
What did you do to make that person say, I don't care about nothing?
But
that's bad.
People be killing people over $5 each.
I'm just
you ain't really on some real stuff. People's tolerance is so low that you ain't got to do much today to get popped.
But I still like the fact that the state troopers and the police is linking up so that way it can protect the elderly, the senior citizens. I'm for the people, man. When I lost my mom, man, the elderly is everything to me. Sometimes when I see old people, I cry, man. Because I be like, damn,
I feel bad for them.
But I would like my mom or my pop to be celebrating out here, breathing this good life, going to the diner, going to get something to eat, going to get some coffee, just enjoying themselves, watching Lisa Thomas Laurie or Fox 29, Mike Jarrett and them. Anybody.
Not being afraid to go outside.
Not being afraid to go outside. They can't even go to the fruit store. They can't even go to the A+ mini market. They can't even go to Rite Aid or CVS.
You never know. Like you never know.
Because I don't kick what you do is what you do. And I believe that. I'm a firm believer. You can, long as you stand on it, on what you doing, what you do. Because I respect those guys that stand on being a gangster. I respect those guys that stand on being a murderer. I respect those guys that stand on being a rapist. You should go get help. You sick.
What's that? Cause I don't remember that. Safe Street. What was that? I don't remember. Safe Street. What was that?
Safe Street. That was back to Rizzo. No, that was
Wilson Good. Or Street.
But I just remember the Rizzo days where all the old heads used to be scared to death to be outside hanging in a crowd of more, 3 or 5. Something like that. So it was automatically disorderly.
Because you know where that comes from. But wait a hold. Do you know where that law comes from?
It don't even matter.
I'm going to tell you. No, it matters.
No, go ahead. Where it comes?
That is a slave code. Did you know that? That's a slave code. There cannot be.
Oh, we're talking about solutions?
No, but I'm telling you where it came from.
But you're going to confuse the people. Don't educate. They ain't ready for that, Deej. The people not ready for that.
Yes, they is.
No, they not.
That happened.
You see the young boy with the Pooh Shiesty mask?
Listen, if y'all not ready for stuff that happened from Reconstruction that happened in the 1800s in this 2022, and you still being affected,
yes, they are.
It's a problem.
We know. Look at the crime rate.
Pay attention.
Do you know what the crime rate is now?
You're a vagrant. You get.
They need love.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we need y'all women, as beautiful as y'all are, to start showing some love to us. We need hugs.
They don't want love.
Just turn your face so you won't get COVID.
I heard a conversation that a man said. Now tell me if this is true.
Go ahead.
I heard a conversation between Mayor Street. He said, Safe Street.
Oh, Mayor Street.
Okay. I heard a conversation where a guy said that if the woman don't need him, he don't. If a woman don't need a man, then a man feel like he don't need to be there if a woman don't need him. And the woman said, you shouldn't want the woman to need you. You should want her to want you, because if she needs you, she probably only still there because she needs you. What you think about that?
Yeah, because the need is a need. A need is an action word. So it's not. I don't think the need is organic. It had to. Something else had to trigger that need to want, to have the desire to have. So I don't.
You don't agree with him?
No,
right? Because I didn't agree
not.
with him either.
Absolutely not. He out of pocket.
Because first of all, I
study words.
I don't want to be needy.
Taught.
I don't want to have to be like, I need anybody. Like, it's nice to have somebody there to help you, but I don't want to be like, oh, I need you
needy.
to do
like
this.
You need food.
Yeah, I don't.
That's
you
need
a necessity.
food and water. That's a
eat,
necessity.
Though.
But you don't need no
body to get on your.
You don't need no sex. You don't need sex.
You don't. That's extra.
If you grow up a virgin and never had that sense of desire, and never have ejaculation, you can go forever without any.
Don't matter.
And I don't know too many virgins nowadays. If you're a virgin, call us 267-888-6019. Or can you log in to Clockaware and
say your name is
join
Mary, because we not taking.
Don't say your name is Dawn. You can't be Dawn.
You hear that?
And what's cousin name again?
Who? With my cousin Dwayne?
Yeah, no, not
my niece.
Yeah, what's her name? No, you can't be her name. Them names is banned.
You banned. He said, babe. He ain't banned you.
Cause she fun.
So one more thing before we go back to this topic, if we go back to this topic, I just wanted to say I watched on TV, because I like to let people know when there's some stuff going on, we can get some shit for good. So they have this program called the foodtrustmarket.org. That's the foodtrustmarket.org. They go into different areas of the city every week, and they sell fresh vegetables.
They sell
John
Dye give out vegetables for free.
Oh, well, if you can't get the John Dye, these people will come to your neighborhood.
They come to you.
It's like a farmer's market with fresh vegetables and things like that.
Why we ain't invite them to the show to bring us some fresh vegetables?
I saw this when I was watching Mike.
Let's call them for next week.
When I was watching Mike the other morning on Fox, they came on right after that.
Let's call them. Tell us, bring us a grub.
So we got to get them up. I'm going to call them and get them on the show.
I want a broccoli chicken cheesesteak. Broccoli?
No, it's vegetables. God damn it.
Wait a minute. Broccoli is vegetables?
It's a traveling farmer's market. So you're going to get some lettuce and some tomatoes and cucumbers and onions.
So
it's not no cheesesteak. All right,
so give me a turkey and cheese hoagie with tomatoes. All right, give me lettuce. That's a vegetable. So they just straight veggies. I get it. No onions, beets.
Oh, thanks, Shannon. Shannon, big exclusive rental, said congratulations to us on the movie. On the body.
Oh yeah, the body to kill for. They've been in their reads doing what they do.
Yes,
I haven't been there in 2-3 weeks.
He ain't been flaking on us, but did you see?
No, because I'm until they get back.
Did you go on a bin the other day and see Rob telling China how to act like China?
Yo,
my God,
that's the part that
is
I know y'all like, but that's the part I'll be like, come on, chill, stop, come on, because him and comedian. They can go too far. I know.
They was cool.
I know, but and that's why I mind my business, because you and Yama the bosses on that. So I just mind my business. I'm waiting for the film on quiet on the set time, and then we're gonna get it popping.
But we get ready to start. Did y'all watch We Own This City? No. Where's that?
What is We Own This City?
Oh, Shannon said he need a cameo. You gonna come down and be an extra on our film, Shannon?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna inbox you and tell you where we gonna be at, so you can come in and be an extra.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'll do that.
Yep.
So what's We Own This City? Because I'm not familiar. Is that like
you watch Chicago PD?
I watched that.
Somebody said I don't watch cop shows.
I don't like watching cop shows because
Chicago PD is the best. Chicago PD.
Hey, Aunt.
And Fire, I ain't gonna lie, I just got hooked to Fire.
My cousin watched that.
She is
like she's the Blue Blood. Blue
Blood?
Oh, that's her favorite show. Like,
yo, Burt Reynolds is a ball. What's his name?
Not Burt Reynolds. Tom Selleck.
What was it?
Magnum P.I. That was Magnum P.I. with the Hawaiian shirt. Burt Reynolds is up. No, that wasn't Burt. Where's he? Is he dead? I don't see him in a long time. That's Magnum. That's Tom Selleck. Yeah. That's Magnum P.I.
Yeah, that's right. Magnum P.I.
That's Magnum P. Chicago PD is Fire.
See?
I can't be watching all that. I watch HGTV, okay?
Yo, Rourke is the best detective I've ever seen on TV in my life. He is the truth, bro. He a ball, bro. Rourke. Yeah.
The only work I remember is from Fantasy Island.
PD.
That's
D's, you gotta get down, D's. You lunching.
I like HGTV. I like Fire. You know what I'm saying? Because I like, like Chip and Joanna and like Christine and
No, we
Tori.
not. I know it's the month, but
Like,
we not doing
Fire.
all that. They sound like I don't participate in the month.
They not in the month.
I don't diss
They
nobody.
husband and wife. They are husband and wife house flippers, and they have.
I'm
taught
cool
me
with
lots
if you
of things
decide to
over
be on the other
years,
side of the
okay?
street. I'm cool with that.
That's HGTV.
That's you. Ain't got nothing to do with me.
Cause that's calm. Cause it teaches me how to paint stuff nice, and I don't have to watch.
Because you got Tourette. You got a little borderline of Tourette and HDD, HIJK. Now I know my ABCs. You got all women do.
I do.
All women.
I probably do have a tad bit of
Let me just say
ADHD.
this. And the moon might be out.
Keep still.
Because it's Cancer season, y'all.
Oh, I'm going to look at
It's
my
zodiac
telescope.
sign. Let me read. No, because my birthday coming. Let me read mine for the day.
Stars? Oh,
Let me see
Lord.
what mine say, because y'all was hating on
It
me last
says,
week.
sit your $5 ass down before I make
Can
change.
you tell me what the zodiac Cancer reads for today?
Is that what it said? EA, sit your $5. See, it don't want to tell you.
What does the zodiac Cancer read for the day? All right, what I gotta say to it?
I told you what it said.
Weekly horoscope for Cancer. All right, I gotta tell y'all.
It said Cancer.
All right, go ahead. No, whatever. Go ahead, read my John, Deej. Come on. Give me some love. Come on.
It said Cancer, we're not listening to y'all crying today. Y'all gonna pucker up and get y'all chest out today. That's what we gonna do.
This July, here, June 27th to July. Read that.
All right,
Let me see.
June 27th to July.
Let me see if it tell the truth.
3rd. Are your 4 walls closing in on you, Crab?
That last week.
Starting this week, you may find yourself not only dreaming of an inspirational getaway, but doing some serious research on where you're going to go.
Wow.
When and with who? This wave of wanderlust comes courtesy of visionary Neptune, kicking in its annual 5-month retrograde. Tuesday, June 28th, in Pisces, your 9th house of travel, study, and adventure. Cancers who've got the time and the funds could be this close to heading off on an epic escapade to a place you've been dreaming of for years, or perhaps you've only just heard about it. Neptune can awaken your inner spiritual sojourner. So don't settle on this first great deal you stumble on. It almost doesn't matter whether you travel with a friend, partner, or go it alone. If you pour your heart and soul into planning it, you can set yourself up for most magical experience imaginable. And if you can't get away or don't have assets, you don't have to literally travel to enjoy this expanded horizon. There are plenty of ways to tap into the hazy planet's transcendental.
That's what I got to do. Read that part. No, that's what I got to do. Tap into the what?
Transcendental depths into your own area, from finding meditation circle or philosophical discussion group to downloading metaphysical books and lectures, and really immerse yourself into being all you'll be.
Wow.
This Neptunian backstroke for nearly the next half of a year.
Wow.
Oh, and it's more.
You know why? Because I done been through hell the last.
So you need to get away. So it says go away.
Look, soon as I.
As an emotional, let me read this part.
Hold on.
As an emotional water sign.
Go ahead, y'all gotta go in. Go ahead.
As an emotional water sign, you always do better to feel your way to a decision, allowing yourself to mull and reflect on things that matter most, like your career goals, intentions for a loving partnership, regardless of your current status. If this doesn't fill your motivational tanks, especially possibly even bring a tear or two, he don't need no tears. You may not be dreaming big enough. Before you hit the gas on manifesting your ideal future, take a moment to reflect on the past year, acknowledging your greatest success as well as your hardest won lessons. Good luck on finding that personal balance between your personal and professional life this Friday.
Don't say that.
Yes, it does.
That say this Friday, you lying.
I'm not, Wallahi.
Yo! Yo!
Hey, Keith.
Gigi, get Gigi on the line.
G, where you at?
So that was real. Because we having a celebration, a cookout, live broadcast Friday, July 1st, on my born day.
And no crying, it said.
I ain't gonna cry.
No cry. I ain't gonna cry.
Because I knew the spirit. But you know why? Because a lot of things, One day I woke up and I was just like, what you can't change. You know how you know the secret and the answer to gaining willpower?
Yeah.
Gaining state of consciousness, but you just don't want to implement it. So when that human being superpower kick in and you don't want to say, no, I'm not going to go get a tissue. I'm going to dig in my nose.
Right. I got to
See, I like to use. I got
to get it out right now. I ain't got time.
Right. You see what I'm saying?
Nerves.
See?
I
used that boogie analogy, which was trifling. But it caught you. I study psychology for a reason. It says when you, like in my own words, if you use powerful enough analogies, people will understand what you're talking about.
Absolutely.
So I wanted to use
if you relate.
If a boogie in your nose, you know.
People like listening to
especially if you got allergies, they do. Like, honestly, at the top of when you're about to ejaculate and you stop.
That's what y'all better do now because you know Roe versus Wade is overturned. So you better pull it out.
Listen.
You better
practice safe sex. Listen.
Don't even pull out. Put on
it's
the condom.
Okay. If you're still in lifestyles, go get a lifestyle. If you in Magnums, get Magnums. Ladies, they got
if you need them little pinky ones, they got them little.
Ladies, they got stuff for you too. It's called put your cell phone in between your legs and don't let it drop.
It's called don't have none. Don't do it.
My man grandma told this to his sister one day.
Put your cell
phone in between your legs and don't let it drop.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it.
That was funny because I'm like, huh? Back in the day, I say that when I laugh. Because I was the fresh little boy they used to talk to her.
Because you be the one over there. She dropped the phone. I was. You the one she would drop the phone for.
No, that's true. I mean, but that was okay. It's okay to date. And it's okay to be, date each other and talk and have fun.
But just don't have sex.
If you keep it clean.
So this is the times where people probably should just go back to no sex until marriage.
No, y'all ladies just got out of that dumb. Listen, no lie. I know because I was single for. I know.
No sex until marriage.
So for a long time, we used to date girls, and once in a while you're running against somebody that be talking about they celibate.
Let me tell you what they used to call me and my girlfriend. So they used to call us the last Wilson Park virgins. Because we was not giving none up. Because we done seen them do everything to all the girls in the project. So we was not about to be a statistic. Because we had this, like my grandmother had this thing like, your reputation was very important. And my grandmother was like, you're going to get a bad reputation if you run around and sleep with everybody.
What she say? You're
going to get a bad reputation.
What's the name?
So they called us the last Wilson Park virgin. Listen, it was so bad. They ain't even want us to come to the community center block parties. They used to lock us out because they knew we wasn't going to get pasted up on a wall.
Confessions. Can y'all call up if you the last? Have you been practicing celibacy and it's been at least a year straight, 12 months, and you haven't had any even nudes? No nudes in your phone, like Niecy Poo.
You'd be boring like me.
Like a year. Call us up, 267-888-6019.
Yeah, we
want to talk to y'all next week.
Any virgins?
We got 7 minutes, but any virgins, yeah. Can y'all help us find any virgins? Is there any virgins in the world? Is there
any last virgins in the world?
Or if you haven't had sex in more than a year, no oral sex.
That's not hard to do, though.
No, but no. In Earth, I mean, why you got your freedom?
Yeah, because my husband was in jail for years. Like, I ain't had sex for people think it was a
game. That's different.
I literally had
you was
sex
in a committed
years.
Relationship.
But it can be done.
No, we talking about somebody single.
A lot of girls that husband in jail, they don't
I ain't smashing.
They don't be not saving it. A lot of women, they don't.
That's different. No, I know the women ain't saving it. As soon as you, trust me, they be right. No, we ain't doing that to the women. No, we ain't doing that. I ain't throwing the ladies under the bus.
Girl, ladies, if you know like I know, don't say that
right
shit.
There,
give it up, psych.
If he was, no disrespect, I used to be one of them guys be like, all right.
Give it up.
Wait till you get off the phone, be like, no.
Willie talking about I'm a virgin. If you don't get your $5 ass out of here,
Willie. Stop, Willie. You just was with Cynthia from 17th Street last night. Chill,
Your
boy.
lies. The lies
we want
you
real
tell.
virgins to call up.
The lies you tell. Well, I just want to announce something before we leave today. So my website will be up and running thanks to LC
LC Designs.
LC Designs, yes. And my website is WillPower the Movement, baby. WillPower the Movement. You're gonna be able to go in there and click on the
So
link.
we're going to change the name, WillPower the Movement.
No, that's the website, because I want all my Willpower stuff got to be
But
on
marketing
there.
and promotion is everything. You don't want to have all them different names like me. I'm the only one that got all them
But I
different
got
names.
like all this different stuff, like the clothing line is Willpower, and this is Willpower, and that's Willpower. So it's the movement.
But your website is your home.
No, because when you go on the website, you're gonna be able to click on the link and go to the podcast.
Okay.
She
Just
got
give me some marketing tips.
Thank you. I want to change the podcast.
No, I get
Willpower
it.
the movement.
But you don't have to have podcasts. It's a podcast. It is a podcast. We talk.
We're gonna change the name.
You don't have to have the name podcast.
What do you mean? I don't have to.
Meaning it could be WillPower UnSurfaced.
It is WillPower UnSurfaced. You
There
said
you
change
go,
it to
but you talking
Willpower.
about-
I don't have to say podcast.
But I'm
You can
talking
just
about the
say
likeness.
Willpower
What's the
UnSurfaced.
website URL?
WillPowerTheMovement.com.
See, I would
Willpower
have
the movement.
WillPowerUnsurfaced.com.
Because everything.
Your
ain't Willpower
movement is a
UnSurfaced.
movement.
Also doing business.
Everything you doing is a movement.
Everything. This the whole.
You know what I'm
thing.
saying?
But
you
I
are a
got
walking movement.
I'm the movement. But I got a clothing line. I got the clothing line.
That's
on
a
there.
movement.
Exactly.
Right.
The podcast.
Trust me, marketing and promote. Listen, let me give y'all some G. If you want to talk
you
to
think?
some of the biggest salesmen in the world, call Google. Just have a conversation with them
Shannon.
about marketing and PR, or anybody that you know. They're one of the top. They have some of the top sales reps in the world that can talk about marketing. You know, Comcast gonna beat your ears up about cable, and I say go to Amazon before I say go to Comcast. No disrespect, because Comcast to me is like bloodsuckers. They don't
Yes,
get back.
they is.
You know, they
And
don't
they
get
cost
back.
too much.
They ain't- what they quick to say
clipped
you
them.
can
I
get a
just clipped
discount.
them. I just clipped.
What is $10 on somebody's bill or
Ain't
$20?
Ain't no discount.
Like, are you
The
serious?
bill $300.
Like, y'all out of pocket.
Oh, $290 this month, ma'am. $290.
No disrespect to how many employers that they employ.
That's nice.
You know, employees that they employ.
They're one of the biggest employers in Philadelphia, but their prices is ridiculous, and nobody's
pocket.
watching Comcast no more because this costs too much. And I got a Chromecast, and I watch everything on there. I don't even know why I'm paying for cable. Cause
I got it too, and I got the Fire Stick, but I'm about to say,
yeah,
bye,
like,
boy.
yeah, I own this too
Take
much.
y'all first and last month, take y'all last bill, because that's how they get you. Don't think you're gonna pay the current and not pay the last.
Because they
It's gonna be
bill
in
you a month.
collections.
No, because they bill you a month in advance.
1 month in advance. So
So
that
you
means
can
you
always
always owe 2
behind.
bills. It's okay. Just say, I'm going to pay you now,
Just
and I'm going to pay you later. 7 days. Bye, boy, bye, girl.
get your $5.
Get your $5 ass for
Yeah, they
for I make
ridiculous.
change. Yeah,
They
is.
making they wanna charge you too much.
So next week, Friday, if y'all in the city, stop by.
This week.
6 to 9, Friday coming up. You know, celebrating my born day. If I die tomorrow, make dua for me. If I die before my born day, just know that I wanted to celebrate it with you. But if I last and I'm live to see on Friday, then we're gonna party like rock stars totally do.
I'm gonna call in because I ain't gonna be.
Know
here.
what I mean?
I'm gonna call in though. I'm gonna
life
be on,
ain't promised.
I'm gonna be on YouTube live and I will be here. So
Tell Nisi Pooh and them, y'all could come on and slide through. Auntie ain't gonna be here. Y'all could.
you hear
I
that?
send you a
Paige?
pic. You know what I
Y'all
mean?
hear that? He
I
said
send-
slide.
But I
through.
ain't sending no ick pics. I send
You know,
like
here we go. He
selfies
always gotta go to
on
the
the
next
back
level.
wall. No, cause she
Look.
had the guys.
She
We had
laughing
the
at
guys
that.
on there.
She laughing.
See,
at
I
that.
could just send you a joint right there and in the sunlight, just posing with the drip on. You know, I like that kind of stuff because I believe, and ladies and gentlemen, I believe that taking selfies in stores personality and it causes knowledge of self and it's good for the soul. So once in a while, take a selfie and post yourself because you deserve to be recognized because you are somebody.
Absolutely. And yes, Shannon got the big exclusive network coming soon.
Yeah,
Check
though.
him out. He got his network starting. He's
Shannon
looking
gotta
for
come up.
content creators. And Shannon, you got to come back up and be on the podcast again soon. But we want to thank everybody for tuning in. Stay tuned for Tunnel Bangers. They should be on soon at 7 o'clock. Watch out. Pooh
Rest in
G.
peace, Pooh
And wanna
G's
say
mom.
Rest in peace to Pooh G's mom.
My
Yes,
mom and
he
everybody
lost
else's
his
mom that lost a
So our
mom.
condolences
Absolutely.
to Pooh G's and his family. And we'll see you guys next week.